Hello. I should be live. Got a blue circle going. Hopefully, I'm live. Hi, ladies. Am I live? I hope I'm live. Oh, that's really awkward. Anyway, hi. Live Beth from Be Styled here. Sorry for the awkward opening. It's been a while since I've done this, and as always, our friends at Facebook keep changing things, but I've got a red button saying I'm live, so I'm going to go with that. And hopefully I can see your comments. But welcome. How are you? It's Friday at lunch. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to come and say hi, see if you have any questions that I can help you with. And what I really wanted to do today was to share with you my number one piece of advice as we enter the Super Bowl season of fashion, or what is historically the biggest season of fashion, and that is the fall. It is August right now. It is, I don't know what it is, August 20 something or other. Um, and the Nordstrom sale is in full swing. It's actually open to the public now. I don't know if there's anything left on the site. I haven't been on it in a while. Let me know if you're shopping it still, if you got any good things. My order hasn't arrived, other than I did get the gray Gibson knit blazer that I love, and I featured it earlier in the week on Facebook and Instagram. It's a great piece, functional, versatile, comfortable. But other than that, I didn't. I don't even remember what I ordered. I ordered some things to try and to show you, and then decide whether I'm going to keep them or not. But sales are everywhere. End of season sales. Retailers are really trying to get rid of stuff. So there's a lot of sales, and fall is a great time for clothing. We love our sweaters and our boots and jeans and all that. But this is going to be a different fall. You don't need me to tell you. Um, and as I've said recently, I just think this is going to be a good time to not go crazy shopping, ladies. I think we need to focus on what we already own and fill in with what we need and what we're missing, but not just buying all the things. Okay, you know, I don't need to give you that speech again. I've given it enough. I just want to see who's here so I can say hi. Elise, Sandra, hi, ladies. Good to see you. How are you? Are you shopping? Let me know in the comments if anyone's shopping for fall clothes and whatnot. Um, but what I want to tell you to do before you shop, I'm going to be put on my, I don't know, my mother hat. Think about, a lot of us here are mothers with kids, and we're used to talking to them about, delayed gratification and doing certain things before, doing the hard work before you do the fun stuff. Well, that's what I'm here to tell you. I'm sorry. And guess if you let me know if you can guess what I'm going to tell you to do. You know what I'm going to tell you to do, right? Before you shop, what are you going to do? I've always called it a closet cleanse. You've probably all done my closet cleanse. You probably have my closet cleanse in your possession. Well, I have created a new closet boot camp, a closet edit boot camp. The closet cleanse is great, and I highly recommend doing it for really getting that deep clean, getting your closet clean and organized. That a lot of us did during COVID, during quarantine, especially when the weather was lousy. If you haven't, I encourage you to do that. But if you haven't, I also encourage you to consider this 5-day boot camp that I'm going to run starting August 31st, a week from Monday. Um, because I really feel that if your closet is filled with random things, if it's filled with things that you don't love and that you don't wear and that don't serve you, that don't suit your lifestyle as it is today, that doesn't fit your body as it is today, then your style is going to suffer. You can't have good style until you have a good closet, is what it comes down to. And when I say a good closet, I mean a closet filled with things that you can wear and that you enjoy wearing. I posted a quote that says, your wardrobe isn't, when someone says, what's in your closet, what's in your wardrobe, it's not everything you own. Your wardrobe is everything that you can and do wear. If you don't wear it and you don't like it, it doesn't fit you, it's not part of your wardrobe. So it's got to get out. And what I did is I took the 3-step process that I do with my one-on-one customers, that I used to do with my one-on-one customers when I could go into their closets. I took those 3 steps and I figured out a way to present them to people, to you, to anyone who's interested, in a way that you can do it yourself and really do the editing process yourself with my help and with my guidance and my advice. But the editing process is the important thing. And by editing, I mean deciding what stays and what goes. And obviously organizing it and doing all those things. But the edit, the purge is so important. And the more you purge and the more you get out, the more the transformation is going to be in terms of your style, in terms of your life. And I just can't say it enough. So I'm saying it again. So the purge, the edit is important. And then after the 3 steps, there's a 4th step that is a daily habit that I'm going to share in this program that keeps it that way forever. I mean, you might know me. I am no organizational guru in terms of my house. I mean, I'm working on it very hard. Thank you to Carol and my time management group. I'm making big strides. But I'm not a professional organizer. I know professional organizers and I recommend them highly. But when it comes to my closet, I have this hack and this daily routine that I do or daily habit, and my closet is always edited. I will say my closet is always edited. I don't have to go through this big process that I'm going to teach you because I do this daily habit, and this takes me no time at all, and it's just part of my life now. But it keeps me from having to do the big overhaul, once a year or whenever. It's an ongoing because your closet is never completely ever done. And I know, like, is Elise still there? Elise is a master organizer, and when she does her closet, when it's almost always looks in great condition. But when she does a big overhaul, it is like Pinterest ready. But at least you have to agree with me when I say it's an ongoing process. It's never like, okay, I'm all done. My closet's organized. I'm done. No, it's an ongoing process because for right or wrong, things are constantly coming in and out of it. And our lives are changing. Our lifestyles are changing. God knows. Our bodies are changing. Our interests, our tastes are changing. So it's a constant process to keep your closet edited and functional. And that is the goal. So what I'm telling you, just like, the eat vegetables before, eat your dinner before dessert, or exercise before you play, or all those things we tell ourselves, delayed gratification, the closet boot camp is something that you really need to do before you go and start working on or dealing with fall shopping, definitely, or even fall outfits. I mean, it's still 90 degrees. Fall will be there. Don't get caught up in this whole, it's September 1st. It's time to dress for fall. It's time to shop for fall. It's time to talk about fall. It's still summer, especially this year, ladies. Let's keep summer going as long as possible. Okay? And don't, the calendar says September 1st. It doesn't mean you have to get into this whole fall mentality. So fall will be here. The weather will change. Let's let it come naturally, not rush it. Don't rush the seasons, as Mary used to always say. I'm going to put my specs on and see what we have. Let's see. No willy-nilly shopping, says Elise. She knows. That's right. Sandra says, Beth, I have a question. I'm old school, I guess, but I feel like I have summer clothes, spring clothes, etc. Should I be trying to transition to a more seasonless closet with pieces that can be worn year round? Of course, winter sweaters don't work in. See more summer. Does that make sense? That makes complete sense. And I think that's something that I have done. I have a fairly large closet to myself, so I keep everything in my closet. And I put the truly off-season things, the winter coats, the big sweaters, the holiday stuff in the far back. I do transition them out. But the rest of my wardrobe stays in its spot all the time. And I don't have a big switch out. That being said, I have a big closet, so I am able to do that. But to answer your question, I think that's a good goal. You don't want to be too rigid about it and say everything has to be seasonless. But the more that you can have, the more versatile things you can have. What I always harp on, the more versatile your wardrobe is, the better. So by versatile, I mean season as well. If you can buy something, I'll take an example like the Ponte blazer, the peach Ponte blazers. I have one in black and one in white. Those are seasonless jackets. I can wear, especially the black one, in the dead of winter, and I can wear it in the summer. It's seasonless. That just makes it smart, right? It makes it a workhorse. So the more you can have, that's great. I would say, you want to keep your truly on-season items front and center. So you do want to transition the highly seasonal things, if not out of the closet and into a different closet. If you can't, if you have to, you could do that, or if you can just put it in the back of your closet. Just, take them and move them. I just move a bunch of hangers to this back corner of my closet, and it gets hidden by my jewelry and stuff. And then in the winter, or every two, really just twice a year, I switch it, because my fall and winter all go together, and my spring and summer all go together. So I'm not doing this. I don't do a big switch out every season. Hope that answers that question. Um, Mary is doing a big closet cleanse. Well, Mary, this is for you then. Because the beauty of this program is I'm doing it over 5 days, which sounds aggressive. I know my traditional closet cleanse is sort of a 15-day or 15 tasks, but I've completely redesigned it. This is completely separate from the closet cleanse, and different from the closet cleanse. And this is going to be a 5-day program that you can do on your own. You could take the 5 days and do it all in one weekend, for example, in one day. Probably you could do it all in one day if you really want to dedicate an entire day, or you could do it over 2 weeks and just spread it out. But the program itself is designed to be done in 5 days, and I'm going to coach you through it. I'm going to, okay, this is day one. This is what you're going to do. And I'm going to walk you through the steps through video and through this great workbook. This week I made a workbook that's phenomenal, that's got great graphics, and you can print it out and staple it or put it in a notebook and use it. So you can do the steps on your own pace, or you can do it in our 5-day group through a private Facebook group, where you'll get just the more individual coaching and that kind of thing. But the beauty of having a workbook is that then you can just have it, and you want to do it to your husband's closet. You can do the exact same process to your husband's closet, to your kids' closets, to your mother's closet, anyone. You could do it to your girlfriend. You could take your notebook to your girlfriend's house and help her do it. Because it's a step by step. I broke it down into manageable, doable steps with the focus on the edit. The edit is so important. Trying some things on and looking in the mirror and asking yourself a series of questions and making those decisions, and then just making the decisions and being done with it and getting things out. And then as you're doing this, you're also going to have a list, and you're going to, a list of the things that you're missing. The more you know what you have, and the more you get rid of what doesn't work, you're going to see more what you need. And then you have your list where you write down, okay, these are the things I'm going to shop for in the fall. These are the things that I already have, that I love, that I've worn to death, that need to be replaced. So you're going to have your list of things that are missing, that you need or you want, and then you're going to have your list of things that just need to be replaced because they're old and tired, and you've determined that. So it's going to be really good, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I will have a link for you to join that probably later today. I'm almost done. So make sure you check back for that. Let's see. Who else? Does anyone else have a question? I love when you have questions. Well, and Mary, that's a great point. A lot of us are in transition mode right now. A lot of people who are used to working, in schools or in offices, are now working from home. Your wardrobe needs to service. That's what its job is. It's to service you. It's to service the life you're leading today, not the life you had last year, or the life you hope to have a year from now. And by life, I mean, lifestyle. I mean body. We talk about that a lot. A lot of us hold on to clothing that we hope will maybe fit someday, or we hold on to clothing that used to fit, that stare us in the face and make us feel badly. That's not useful. So those are all issues we'll talk about. I'm not going to take the tack that says take it all and throw it all away, give it all away, recycle it. No, I don't take that all or nothing approach. It's a smart approach where you're going to be getting rid of things, donating things, selling things, maybe recycling things. But it's not a full swell, your wardrobe doesn't work, it's all got to go. I've never met anyone in all my years doing this. I've never met anyone who has nothing good in their wardrobe. They call me and they say, Beth, I don't have anything I hate on my. There's usually things in there, and it's just a matter of going through it with a critical eye and determining what works, what is serving you, and what isn't, and find out, get more of what works, and stop buying what doesn't work. Okay, that's my message. Um, so that's kind of what I had. And now I just wanted to just see if you guys have any questions or just tell me how you're doing. How is the Corona coaster going today? I would say this week I'm on the up here, like the woohoo, things are good. And I will credit, I don't know, I think she's on, my friend Carol, who I am doing right now. I'm on day 13 of our 21-day time management course, and it's closed for registration. We have a full group, and it is. I mean, it sounds like an exaggeration to say it's life changing. It is life changing. I am the student. She's using me as the prototypical student. So everyone in the group gets to watch her as she coaches me on video and walks me through all these steps and designing a system for my time management. But the point of that is that it has made me so much less stressed, so much more productive. I have so much more free time that I don't feel like I'm got this nagging voice saying, you need to do this, you need to do that. I know when I'm doing things. I know when I'm paying my bills. I even know when I'm doing my house organization projects. They're written in my planner. I'll give you a flash. Look at my highly functional planner that I've developed. It's a system. Anyway, I'll let you know when that class runs again, because we are definitely going to do it again, because it's really probably of all the courses and personal development things I've done in my life over the past several years, this hands down has been the most valuable. And if any of you from the group are on, I'm sure everyone I've talked to says the same thing. So if you're on and you're here, write a note about it. Carol's amazing. She's a psychologist. She's a PhD in psychology, and she's so good at getting to the heart of the problem and helping you problem solve. So, but that's a big digression. Let's see, who's got something for me? Eileen. Eileen has a box in her closet that she fills with things that don't work or make her go, eh. It's so true. We all, and that's a great idea to have a box. Have a box in your closet where if you put it on and you're like, oh, and you take it off. Like, how many of you do that? I hear about people doing it. I don't do it anymore, but put something on, take it off. Put something on, take it off. Those things that you just keep taking off because they're like, or they're itchy, or you're like, that color's awful on me, or I hate that color. Put it away, get rid of it. If it helps to have a box in your closet, a bag in your closet, so you can just do it right then, that's fantastic. But I'll tell you this, wardrobes that don't work are filled with things that are fine. How many times have you considered an item in your closet? I see this all the time, Beth. I don't want to get that top is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. I don't love it, but it's fine. It doesn't have any holes in it. It's not stained. I spent good money on it. It's fine. Fine is not going to make you happy. Fine is going to make you and no one wants to feel life in general can make you feel Your clothes shouldn't. Your clothes should make you feel great, not fine. Remember that. If it's just fine, it's not great. You deserve great. So Eileen says there's a Dress for Success in Worcester for donations. That's for business clothing. Such a good point, Eileen. For all of us former office goers, suit wearers with the shoulder pads, suits, skirts, matching suits that you're not going to wear, ladies. If your job doesn't call for that anymore, to dress like that, it's not like you're going to, 5 years from now, go back to corporate America, which you very well may. Let's hope we can. Let's hope, go back to corporate America, go back to working in office. You're not going to say, oh, great, I'm so glad I have that, hunter green suit that I bought in 2000 because it's now 2025 and I'll wear it. It's not going to happen. If you go back to work in an office that requires you to wear suits and, jackets with, you're going to knock yourself out and buy some new stuff when that time comes. right? I mean, granted, if you have, a beautiful black theory suit, or you're not going to get rid of that. You're going to keep that. You should have it anyway. You should be wearing it anyway, even if you don't go to an office. Take it apart. Wear the jacket, wear the skirt, wear the pants. So if it's something really good and you love it, you're not going to get rid of it just because you don't wear suits anymore. But if you have a closet full of those old work clothes that you're like, well, but maybe I might go back to work someday, donate it to Dress for Success, because there are women who are going back to work tomorrow, God willing, and they can wear those clothes that you know in your heart of hearts you're never going to wear. Um, so thank you. That's a yeah, Dress for Success, Worcester, Boston. Oh, there's Kathy. Kathy's in the time management course, and it's helping her so much. And I'm glad that and Barbara is too, so helpful. And Eileen, yes, if it's Burberry, you can just send it right over here. I'll take care of it for you. um, yeah, that's great. Okay, ladies, come on, give me some more questions. You've got me. What do you have a question about? Do you have a question about fall clothing? You can ask me anything. Ask me anything. Come on. Otherwise I guess I'm gonna have to hang up. Let me think if I can think of a common question I get this time of year. The Nordstrom sale is on everyone's mind, it seems. Anyone out there buy anything? Get their box yet? Any winners? The one thing that I really wanted, believe it or not, I wanted to replace my leopard flats, and I love the Steve Madden feather light loafers. I have them in the snake print, and my leopard flats are like a ballet flat, very kind of ladylike. They're cute, but they just don't really fit my lifestyle anymore. I wanted more of a loafer, casual, and I really wanted those, and they were gone. They were gone a long time ago. But the fact of the matter is, if I really decide I want them, that's the kind of piece that I'll just pay full once they're available. I'll just pay full price for them, because I'll have them for the next 4 years. I mean, I had my other ballet flats for 8 years, maybe my Bionics, and they were great, and they still work. But you know, if it's something that is really going to fill a hole in your closet, don't worry if it's not on sale. That's another message for you. If you can afford it, obviously, you're not going to, I don't want anyone, no one should be going into debt ever to buy clothes. Eileen's an accountant, a CPA. You'll back me up there. No one goes into debt to buy clothing. If I could make you all pinky swear on that right now. If you're putting stuff on a credit card on clothing, you are paying that credit card that month. I take no, or don't buy it. That's another lecture for today. Eileen is cracking me up. Not, oh no, Elise. I'm cracking Elise up because I'm spot on. Elise, one of these days, Elise Elliott, who you might know, is going to come on with me, and we're going to have a great time. We got to just come up with a really good topic, and we're going to do that, Elise. Like within the next month, I commit to you all that Elise and I are going to do a dual Facebook Live, and we're going to have a topic, and we're going to talk together, and it's going to be fabulous. I do that with you too, Eileen. And Eileen is saying amen to my not going into debt for clothes. Let's see. Nancy asked about the Nordstrom sale. I tried to buy the shoes, couldn't buy those. I did buy some leopard mules that I haven't come yet. That I'll try. It might go back. I did get a pair of rag and bone jeans, which I've never owned. I think they were the girlfriend jeans, just because I wanted to see what all the fuss is. People are hysterical about rag and bone jeans, and I'm a big fan of premium denim. So that I would only buy on sale, though. I would never buy rag and bone jeans unless they're on sale. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not messing up here. What else did I buy? And I think that might be. Oh, I got the blazer. I also invested in a black leather moto jacket. There were two. The one that I wanted first sold out. The other one I got, I can't remember the brand. I'm sure it's sold out now anyway. But that's something I have a faux leather, but it's not even black, from years ago from Amazon. And I really wanted a good leather moto jacket because again, that's something I can wear all the time when the world comes back to normal, whenever that will be, I will still be wanting to wear that. So I did get that. I think that might be it. Um, oh, Eileen bought Mott and Bow boyfriend jeans. Mott and Bow? I have never heard of that brand. Where have I been under a rock, Eileen? That's a new one to me. Elise, booties or tall boots for fall and winter? Is one going to be more on trend than the other this fall? Um, well, that's a very good question. I feel like booties are sort of like skinny jeans in that they are not going anywhere anytime soon. Do you remember but remember when they were new and people were like, "What are those?" Like those are so. You're going back several years, but people are like, "Those are the weirdest shoes. Like they're like elf shoes. I'm never gonna wear those." Same with skinny jeans. What's with the skinny jeans? I'm not skinny. I'm not wearing something called skinny jeans. Now they are just part of life and they're not going anywhere. Tall boots, back in whatever year, I want to say probably like 2012, 2013, the tall riding boots that we all, everyone had like the Tory Burch if you really went crazy, or um, even like the Fry, or just the tall brown riding boots. Those, those were in for a long time. I would say those are sort of looking dated these days. You can think of those outfits that were all over Pinterest. People would wear like the jeans and the brown riding boots and the striped shirt and the plaid blanket scarf, you know, and whatever. Like that look was so overdone. I'd say that those kind of brown riding boots are probably out of date. But suede tall boots with a little bit of a heel, or even flat, but suede boots are, and maybe not necessarily even in black, in like taupe, mm, cream, taupe, beige, tall boots are definitely going to be on trend. The thing for me though is, when am I going to wear where am I going to wear them? I mean, I don't know what fall's going to look like, and I don't know if I'm going to be having an occasion to wear boots like that, unfortunately. But booties I'll wear every single day. Every single day. I'll wear them if I'm not even going anywhere. I'll still wear booties. So that's my answer. I don't know what I'd have to Google what the fashion gurus say, but that's just my Beth B styled opinion. Um, let's see, Catherine. Got the halogen leather jacket. It's a keeper. Oh, good. I'm not sure if mine was halogen. Is it black, Catherine? Um, yeah, a leather jacket's always a good idea. All right, so Eileen just posted a link to Mott and Bow. It looks like it's a whole site. Elevated basics. Well, I sure like that tagline, because that's what to look for, ladies. If you are shopping, when you do your closet boot camp with me, and you're making your list of things that are missing, think about elevated basics, because elevated basics do it all. What is an elevated basic? An elevated basic is a black top that you could wear just like you would wear a black t-shirt, but it has something special to it, something that makes it stand on its own. So you could wear it alone and it's a great top. It's not a statement top with all kinds of details and, you know, it's basic, but it's elevated. Is that making any sense? It can stand on its own and it's better than just a black t-shirt, which you need. Everyone, I would dare say you do need the basic black t-shirt, but an elevated black t-shirt or an elevated fill in the blank color top is a great thing to have because it serves both purposes. And if you're wearing it as a layer, you're wearing it under a jacket and you go out to a bar someday or a restaurant and you take off the jacket, you're not just wearing a boring top, you're wearing an elevated basic. So Mott and Bow, I'm going to check them out. Thank you, Eileen. And she loves their t-shirts. That's a great, I can't believe I've never heard of them. That's a great tagline, elevated basics. Um, anything else, ladies? So you're going to look for elevated basics. You're going to do the closet boot camp. Let's see. I'm running out of things to say, and the dogs haven't barked. So I guess this is my cue to say adios, amigos, amigas. She got the black jacket. Elevated basics can go from day to night with some quick swaps. Eileen, you're coming on and doing a show with me too. Beth, do you want me to be your intern for next summer? Yes, you're hired. You can be my unpaid intern. I'll get you lots of college credits, Eileen. You'll be able to, you know, you'll be able to get that fourth degree you've been looking to get. Yeah, yeah. So it goes from day to night. It's versatile. It comes down to whatever. What was I talking about earlier that's versatile? Oh, yeah. Clothing that spans different seasons. Elevated basics are versatile. Versatile. Write the word versatile down somewhere. And when you're thinking of buying something and you're on Mott and Bow, or you're on some website, or if you ever go to a store, if you're in TJ Maxx, God forbid, love TJ Maxx, but there's a lot of not versatile clothing in there, I would say. Before you buy anything, say to yourself, is this versatile? What are 3 ways off the top of my head without giving it a lot of thought? This should not be work, ladies. This is not hard stuff. Life is hard. This is not hard. It should not be, if it's a lot of work, put it back on the rack. Okay, so ask yourself, what are 3 ways I can wear this? What are 3 places I can wear? What are 3 places that I am feasibly going to go to that I'm going to wear it? You know, if it's a fantastic floral muumuu and you're saying, well, I'll wear it when I go to the, south of France or to the Greek islands. Here come the dogs. FedEx is here. Then that you're not going to the Greek islands, so it doesn't matter. So you need to, what 3 places are you really going to? Maybe you're going apple picking. Maybe you're going to the farmer's market. Maybe you're going to someone's driveway to sit in a lawn chair. Maybe you're going on a Zoom call. Maybe you're going to a restaurant with your husband and some friends. Think about the places you really go and think about, hold that article of clothing that you're about to put on your credit card, spend good money on before you buy it. Say, what are 3 occasions or places in my life I'm going to wear this? And what are 3 different ways I can wear it with? What are 3 different pairs of pants I can wear with that top? What are 2 different pairs of shoes? Do that exercise. And if the answer is, if you can check all those boxes, then it's versatile. And if you love it, go and buy it as long as you can afford it. Okay. That's that. And I think that's a good place to end. Versatile. That's our word of the day. All right. I hope everyone's doing well. I love chatting with you ladies, and Fridays lately have been working for me because I don't go anywhere. So maybe I'll see you next Friday at 1. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can message me, you can Facebook me, you can call me, whatever you want to do. All right. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me, and stay tuned for the Closet Edit Bootcamp with an emphasis on the word edit, and the time management course that's going to be coming back sometime soon. And of course, there's going to be a fall program too. I'm designing a fall program, but the closet has to happen first before any of the fall stuff comes. Okay, so that's it for now. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.